Okay, everybody look up. Dennis is panning us.
I'm going to share a personal story with you. Last summer, heavy rains fell up north, draining into the Mississippi. And the water began rising higher and higher, flooding many businesses and homes around this area. My house was one of these. We began working hard, filling sandbags and stacking them around our house. The work was very hard, and it seemed like we would never finish in time. And at the same time, I wasn't able to get out of work, so I had to leave my husband and my kids here to kind of fend for themselves. So when I finally got off that afternoon and I got home, I was preparing myself to get ready to stack more sandbags. And when I pulled into the driveway, I was completely surprised to see 20 people filling sandbags, moving them and stacking them around our house. Now these people, out of the kindness of their hearts and getting nothing in return, had come to my rescue. These people made a choice. These people volunteered and became my heroes. Now, of course, this is just one story, just one example of the way that people can volunteer and make a difference in someone's life. There is a great need for volunteers everywhere you look, in our schools, our neighborhoods, our communities, and beyond. I want to explain to you why volunteering benefits others as well as yourself and how you can get involved. Webster's Dictionary defines volunteering as a person choosing to do a service intended to promote good and improve the quality of life. The people who volunteer are diverse. They represent different ages, different genders, and different professions. And the time that people commit to volunteering is also very diverse, from the one-timers to people that are regularly scheduled. Our government and professionals, they try to meet the everyone's, but it's impossible to do. That's why volunteering is so important. And it benefits so many people. In a 2013 article entitled "Why Volunteer?" written by Ellis, I found many different ideas. There are many people who don't have families, or maybe their families live far away from them and they're lonely. You can visit some of these people in the community and let them know that they haven't been forgotten. You can invite them to dinner and really brighten their day. As people get older, it's hard for them to do things that you and I might take for granted. So you can help them out with some housework, or you can offer to rake their leaves in the fall or shovel snow during the winter time. You can also take them shopping and help them run errands. A lot of people that are older also live alone, so they have pets to keep them company, and they can't get out to take them for walks, so you could offer to take their pets for a walk as well. You can volunteer at a local nursing home, provide some company to people, make them feel better. You can read to them, play cards, write letters for them. If you have a special talent like playing an instrument, you can play an instrument for them, lighten their spirits. Or you can go set their hair, style their hair, and make them feel better about themselves. You can volunteer to help the disabled or the less fortunate. People with disabilities are equal members of our community. You can read to the blind, or you can run errands for people with physical disabilities. There are many people in our community also living in poverty, so if you donate to the local food shelf, you can provide food for people that are unable to get food on their own. You can volunteer to keep our neighborhoods safe and clean, ensuring a beautiful place for others. You can watch out for others. Don't turn a blind eye to someone in need. You can pick up garbage from lakes and rivers or our parks or along the roadways. You can volunteer to be a mentor and support young people in our schools. You could coach a team, help them with homework, read to them, play some games, or just be a good listener. You can also volunteer at the local animal shelters. You could walk dogs, pet cats, clean out cages, feed the animals, or help find them homes. If people never helped each other and they only cared about themselves, then the world becomes a very sad place. In a 2005 article written by PBS, it states, "By volunteering, you will not only be helping those in need, but you will also be helping yourself." That's because volunteering promotes good character in people that donate their time. You can get to know new people and make friends. You can have fun or find something that you enjoy doing. It'll help you build confidence and self-esteem. You'll be able to use your mind, body, and creativity. You'll be able to challenge yourself and get active and stay healthy. It's also a way to relieve stress, keep busy, or use it as an escape. You'll feel pride and satisfaction from helping others and accomplishing great things. You'll also have the opportunity to gain skills and experience that can help you later in life. There was a 2013 article written by Sasson, Smith, and Kemp, and it explained these surprising benefits. You could explore something that you might want to do with your life. You can make connections that can lead to a job. You can meet different positive role models for yourself or be one. Gain some leadership skills. It can help you build your resume, earn academic credits, or get an edge on getting into college. You have the opportunity to be part of your community when you volunteer. You feel needed and important, like you're part of a team. You can volunteer to share a skill or learn a new one. Some people do it to gain status or recognition, while others do it to repay a debt they might feel that they owe. Some people do it to assure that there's actually something being done, kind of like a watchdog, or some people just do it to be neighborly. The people who volunteer usually lead richer, happier, and more satisfying lives than the people who don't. That's the secret to volunteering. So, it looks like volunteering gives as much good stuff to you as it does to the people, places, and animals that you will be helping. Sounds good, right? So, how can you get involved? According to a 2013 article by Idealist called Action Without Borders, in the United States, 61.8 million volunteers volunteer a year. That's an average of 8 billion hours of service that they contribute. The truth is that you cross paths with a volunteer probably at least once a day, no matter where you are. I couldn't possibly name every organization or every person, but some of the most well-known organizations are the YMCA, the Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, Salvation Army, Meals on Wheels, Big Brother and Big Sister, and the Peace Corps. So the ways that you can help. Don't wait. Start now. You can visit these nursing homes, churches, schools, your community center, social services, or the food shelf, and just ask how you can help. They will let you know. They are happy to have your help. I also found a website called volunteermatch.com, and it shows you where there is a need. You can also enter your zip code, and it'll bring up places in your area that you can help too. So if you think volunteering as a single person sounds like too much, or it's a little intimidating, then why don't you volunteer with the people you know and love the best, your friends and your family. It can bring you closer together. It can also relieve tension. It's also less scary when you know who you're with. It's also better than sitting around the house on a Saturday doing nothing, and many hands make lighter work. The problems of the world and our community, they might seem gigantic. You might feel like there's no point, how can one person make a dent in everything that needs to be done? But Ellis's 2013 article, Why Volunteer, I think it stated it perfectly. Think about standing in a completely dark room. And now imagine you light a candle. And suddenly there's a little bit of light. And then slowly, others join you. Now imagine 100 people with 100 candles. And the room is bright, and the darkness is gone. Volunteering is like this. One person with one candle can make a difference. But when more people unite together on the same problem, you can make it better, or best case scenario, you can make it completely go away. So every person is important, and every person can do some good. So please get out there, get others to join you, and make a difference in our world. Volunteer.